Hello everybody on YouTube and NFL YouTube prognosticators again. And college football fans around the world this time. Yeah, I said NFL YouTube prognosticators because I do college football picks, but I'm doing a second part of that. So, hey, here I am now. So anyways, my second part of my video this week. So it's instead of doing the top 4 college football teams like I normally do, I'm going to be giving you conference championship games. So I'll give you like at least 7 games and I'll give it to you right here. Hope you enjoy. Well, let's kick things off in the Big 12 Conference Championship, Oklahoma and Texas. I think this is the second meeting like a few weeks ago. This is Texas' first meeting with Oklahoma since their big loss against Oklahoma a few weeks back. Now they get to have a rematch again. Now this time it's in the Big 12 Championship. Who's going to take that division? Honestly, I think Oklahoma's going to take that. I like Oklahoma over Texas. On the line, Oklahoma is favored by 7.5. I think that's a respective amount. I like Oklahoma minus 7.5. And of course, to the American Conference, UCF and Memphis. Obviously, I think I'm going to pick UCF over Memphis. I think Central Florida is a really talented football team. So I think that all around, I think it's an underrated football team personally. So, anyways, I like Central Florida over Memphis in the American Conference. On the line, no, Central Florida is favored by 3.5. That's pretty good. I like that. I think they're gonna beat them a lot more than that. I think it's gonna be like a 35-7 score. But so I think Central Florida minus 3.5. In the big game, the SEC Conference. The SEC championship game, Alabama and Georgia. Okay, they met a few weeks back, I think like a month ago or so. But Alabama stomped over Georgia. I don't think Alabama's gonna count out all of a blowout in this one. Excuse me, I didn't have that on. I think they're gonna count out of a tougher football game this time around. I think Georgia looks like they're not gonna make the same mistakes that they were this time. It's gonna be a close battle until the end, but I personally think Alabama's gonna pull it off again. I can't see that. But anyways, I like Alabama over Georgia. On the line, though, the Alabama's favored by 13.5. That's way too many points. I think this is going to be a closer margin. I think this is going to be like a 10-point difference this time. Even maybe a touchdown difference, I think. I think that Georgia's going to outplay them a little bit more. I think it's going to be a back-and-forth game until the fourth quarter, until Alabama takes it away again. So anyways, I like Georgia plus 13.5. But you never know. Georgia could surprise us. You never know. But we'll wait and see. In the Mountain West Conference, Boise State and Fresno State. That's another classic rivalry. Could be an underrated rivalry, I would say. But anyways, I think Boise State's gonna come out on this one. I'm gonna get Boise State over Fresno State in this game. On the line, no, I think in Boise State's favored by 2 in this game, 2.5 in this game. I'm gonna take that. I'm going to take Boise State minus 2.5. In the ACC Conference, Clemson and Pitt. I mean, I think they met a few weeks back, though, I think, if I remember correctly. I think it wasn't that too long ago, like the beginning of the year, as Clemson pound them out. I think this is going to be not be a case in that different scenario this time. Clemson's going to win this game, no doubt about it, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout this time around. I think it's going to be a lot closer game. Like there usually is. They're usually the conference championship games. They're usually a lot closer most of the time. But I think this case scenario, Clemson's going to win over Pitt, but it's not going to be against the spread. But on the line, though, the Clemson's favored by 20. I don't agree with that. I think that's going to be a 13-point difference or 14-point difference. So I like Pittsburgh plus 20. In the Pac-12 conference, Utah and Washington. I mean, Washington, it's been a really good good team come around. Utah coming into their point and coming in all around, and now at least Washington went to the playoffs a couple of years ago. I think it was last year or 2 years ago, something like that. And now they're in the fight to go and to win the big Pac-12 championship. Washington has been a good team in the last couple of years. I mean, something about something about Washington that's likable. I don't know what it is. But anyways, Utah's coming in there and having a really good solid year. I think their solid year is gonna continue around. I like Utah over Washington in this game. On the line, in an upset, you could say. I think this could be it. If there's an upset game, this is it, I think. So, anyways, I like Utah over Washington. On the line, though, Washington's favored by 3 in this game. I like Utah to win. I like Utah plus 3.5. In the Big Ten Conference, I think the big one, it's Ohio State and Northwestern. If Ohio State wins, I think they should be in the top candidates. And if depending what happens in the SEC Conference and depending what's going to happen with them. So this is going to be an interesting one. And Notre Dame's not in there, and they're waiting to see what happens to them in their future. So, anyways, this is all said and done, really. I think if Ohio State wins and then Alabama or whoever loses in the top 5, they're probably going to get in there around that range or something like that. But if Alabama loses for some weird reason, like I doubt, everything's going to explode. It's a wide open playoffs. I mean, I would say. But I don't know if I don't see that. But anyways, I think Ohio State's going to win. I like Ohio State over Northwestern. On the line, though, Ohio State's favored by 13 in this game. I kind of like that. I think there's a fair amount in there. After what they did with Michigan this past week with Ohio State, I think it definitely can do that. Which, in my point of view, maybe Jim Harbaugh may be looking to go to the back in the NFL or something. I don't know, maybe. But, yeah, we'll see. But, anyways, if I were Michigan, I would be embarrassed to watch that. Getting routed like that, and your defense gives up 62 points. My God. I mean, you can't even go rougher than that. Rougher. A little tougher than that. No way. Absolutely not. So, anyways, maybe could be the end of Jim Harbaugh. Maybe he's going back to the NFL. Possibly. Hey, maybe you can go fix Cleveland. Hey, fix San Francisco. Why not? Why not Cleveland? Maybe that could be an answer. Well, I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyways, that will wrap up my NCAA football conference championship pick weeks. I will see you all again the next week when I do my NFL videos and my college football picks. But this time we're going to do all the bowl games. We'll find out who's in what bowl game and figure things out from there. But anyways, this is Andrew Warren signing off. Peace.